Yo, so some parts arrived, new sprockets and chains. So I'm going to try and put that mower back together quickly and fix it. Then we'll get out here and give this a mow. It's looking alright since that high nitrogen fertilizer went on it. Pretty good. If you can see some discoloration on there, like a little bit of white or grey, that's just the seed heads where the rotary mower's gone across and cut them, shredded them a bit, but not completely removed them. So they dry out and they die back and they go white. And yeah, that just makes it look a little bit untidy. Like it actually takes away some of the colour because you're seeing that white instead of you seeing the green blades of grass that are underneath it. So I'll try and grab some. So I don't know if you can see it very well there, but see how when I rough it up, a lot of this old seed head just comes up. And as I'm looking now, I can find some dirty kikuyu. Look at that. Yeah, when we first got here, I actually planted a heap of kikuyu runners from one of the ovals here, and just hoping that would spread, but the cooch took off so well that yeah, didn't need it, so I ripped most of them out, but I miss the odd one every now and then it pops up. For most weeds in the yard that pop up, one of these bad boys works pretty well. You just stab it in and lever it out. Get under it, pull out. You pull out most of it. Check that out. Soil's looking good. Yeah, bloody kikuyu. I actually really like kikuyu, but obviously not when I'm growing a cooch lawn. Alright, let's fix this mower. She needs a little bit of love. It's been pretty good. I bought this probably 4 or 5 years ago maybe. I haven't done any maintenance on it. Came with that motor. I've had the reel sharpened once. I backlap it every now and then, but yeah, pretty bulletproof, but when they go, so can't complain. So I probably should be doing this in the shed, but because I'm gonna have to make so many trips back and forth to get all my tools, but yeah, the lights flicker in there. I don't know if you saw on that. When I was building that irrigation cabinet, the cheap LED lights that I've got in there must have like a weird, work on a weird frequency, and the camera frame rate picks it up, and I'm not smart enough to actually work out how to fix that with the camera or with editing. So yeah, we're out here. So let's get stuck into this. Maiden voyage for this bad boy since the repairs. I've got it set on the max height of cut. I have no idea what that is, but see what happens. Hopefully there's no explosions, because I'm going to be pretty demoralised if there is. Let's do it. Right, so that took a little bit off. Pretty. Just goes to show how low you really can cut with these mowers, because that is just a domestic mower and it is on the absolute highest cut that it comes on, and it is taking a heap off compared to the rotary. Still a couple of seed heads that aren't getting taken off, but check out, I don't know, it just looks so much neater to me. So many seed heads, man. Right, let's give this a big mow, all at that max cut, and then just see what happens. Yeah boy, hasn't exploded yet. There's plenty of time though. There's heaps coming off, man. So much. Sweet. That looks alright, eh? I'll tell you what, for someone that doesn't like stripes, I certainly seem to be mowing stripes in my lawn. Yeah. Heaps better with some fertiliser on it, so just really keep that in mind. Fertilise your lawn. Yeah. Haven't cut that back bit yet. Haven't done the sides. And I haven't done down here yet, but yeah, I think that looks pretty nice. Certainly better than it was the first time I cut with that. Still needs heaps of top dressing, but for now, you know what, I'm just going to enjoy it. Been working pretty hard. It might not seem like it because the videos get edited down to nothing, but yeah, I think I'm just going to enjoy being able to mow with this. Enjoy trying to get some colour into it and get it used to the shorter, harder cut, but yeah, still some seed heads there, but I think I might be able to get rid of them with regular mowing, and now that it's being fed a lot. And if I've got some plant growth regulator, but I don't know if I'll throw that on this year, but we'll see how we go. So I'm going to finish that off, I'll tidy it up, and I might show you what it all looks like when I'm done. Just going to mow it up and down a few times and try and tidy it up as much as I can. Cheers. Yo. So ended up double cutting it. Got rid of those stripes. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. Just a lot nicer colour. Still a few areas that I think need maybe a little bit more water and maybe a little bit more fertiliser. So I want to try and stay on top of it now so I can just enjoy it. Yeah. So basically, the other week when I said there's something I always really wanted to do with the lawn, and that was mow an apron around it. So I've sort of half been doing that. I've sort of half been mowing the apron with the old rotary, but today, mainly because the max height of cut on that Scotty is, you know, nowhere near what this thing was already cutting at. It's just starting to develop there. I don't quite know how well that shows up, but there is a little apron starting around there. And, yeah, eventually what I'll do is I'll mow, like this is max height of cut on that Scotty. I'll mow the apron at max, maybe a little bit lower, so then I've got a little bit of play in it. And then I'll get this down to maybe 15 or something. I think it's probably, I don't really know what the max height of cut is, I could just measure it, but probably over 20 mil or around 20 mil. So, a few spots lost a bit of colour. That's where the dogs would weed, and it grew heaps high. So when I cut, I just mowed straight into the crown. that'll come back. This little area here should be able to make this look nice and neat, nice and low, while they sort of muck around with the rest of it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, we're slowly getting there. Sorry if the content's been a bit all over the place, but I guess that's sort of what life is like sometimes. And yeah, we'll get there in the end. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the colour that's come out of the fertiliser. It's just making me heaps happy. It's just making me heaps happy to see the colour in the lawn from that fertiliser. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Stick around. There's always something different going on. Hopefully I can get this a little bit lower and a little bit greener, a little bit more consistent, and then it will be -3 degrees, everything will freeze over and it will look like completely brown again. But such is life, so yeah. Thanks, cheers, catch you later.